Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, welcome back to episode 4 of the Gamers Mike podcast. I am Kamuli and I'm joined today by Baluta. And today we'll be talking about the recent tragic LA fires and while playing a game of League of Legends. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the episode. How's it going, Baluta?
It's going actually good. The fires are a bit far from here, so we're still managing. What about you, Kamuli? How's
Ah,
you feel?
you live in California then. So you're they're quite near, yeah.
Yeah, so I live in Southern California. I live right next to LA, and I'm not that far from the fires. I live about 50 miles, I want to say, from the fires.
Oh, that's quite close.
It is close, but at the same time, so between me and the fires, there's a lot of housing and not a forest, which makes it
Mm.
easier for us to survive, and for it's harder for the fire to spread. So
Okay, so you're safe, is what you're telling me.
yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe. Thank God.
Okay, that's great to hear.
What about you, Kamuli? Are you safe?
So, oh yeah, I'm on another continent. I think I'm safe. I'm as safe as can be.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an entire
So
ocean between me and you. So
yeah, I mean, hello.
hello.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back. Okay,
Uh,
let's go. Just random internet cut. It happens. It happens.
it's fine. So Kamuli,
Mm-hmm.
you know that the fires right now it caused a lot of damage in the US, and
Yeah.
damage are estimated about till now they're estimated about $52 billion, and thi-
My God.
yeah, like this is one of the worst since the 1900s, 19 1990. So
Wow.
it's a huge thing, and like this is such a tragic event, but thank God it's in the rich areas, because
Oh my God.
I mean I love the rich people and all, but at the end of the day the poor can't afford it. So
I mean, yeah, of course,
yeah,
the rich can definitely afford fixing their houses after a fire much better than the
it's
poor, right?
it's more about the the insurance companies. They're gonna pay anyways.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the
They're
government
gonna pay the rich.
they always pay the rich, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
dude, it's the second week of 2025 and already there's this. That's kind of insane, I think.
well,
What is going on?
and then Trump's gonna come. We're gonna have a nice 2025. It's
Mm-hmm,
it's a
mm-hmm.
promising year. It's a promising year. That's all what we can say.
That is not what you like to hear.
No, it's
Are
fine.
you a Trump supporter, Baluta?
Uh,
Okay, a little bit
all
off topic, but
all what I can say is that I want the U.S. to be great. Okay, so
wow, wow.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
Really?
that's my answer. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care if it's Democrats, Republicans. So
Damn, okay.
yeah,
So you're flexible.
I'm I'm not very into politics in general.
Okay. I mean, honestly, that's good.
Yeah,
Dude, so 52 billion in damages? Like, what is that like even? Can you even imagine
yeah.
52 billion? It's such a massive number, right?
It's well when you put it into picture so there is one house that got burned. Okay, holy,
Mm-hmm.
and that house costs 100 million on its own. So that's 100 million in damages just from one house.
Holy.
And according to New York Times, there are 12,000 structures that have been damaged and are unrecoverable. They can't be recovered. They're
So
ashes.
they just have to be demolished and rebuilt.
They're ashes right now. So
Wow.
that's how you see it, and it's LA, and it's Malibu. So Malibu is known, like most of the houses are around $20 million. Each house.
So it's an expensive neighborhood. Ah,
It's
we're getting door.
it's where the actors live, and all Hollywood type of people. So you can imagine
Hmm.
it's really expensive. It's a really nice area. It's right by the beach. No one expects for fire to be right next to the beach, but it happened.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, honestly. So, do you know anything about the fire? How it started? What was happening?
So let me just say one thing first is that fires in
Hmm.
LA are really common. It's not like
Oh,
it's not like it's something big. Every year we have a lot of fires, but
okay.
we don't. So it was an actual combination between a windstorm. I want to say we had very strong winds these 3 days. So
Hmm.
the fire started on January 7th, and that's when the winds started.
Hmm.
And
I
those
see.
winds were approximated around 100 miles per hour. That's 160 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, that's insane, actually.
yeah. So if a fire is generated in one area, you know that the wind can like move the fire into another area. It will move a spark,
Yeah.
and it will lit like another forest or something. This is the main
Holy.
factor of why all this happened. It's a perfect combination between
Okay.
a fire starting at the right place and the wind being at the right time, and that's how it it became. You know, I was looking at it. I think California Times said that it's so the entire damages, the entire area burned was around 21,000 acres till now. Okay, 21,000 acres.
21,000 acres.
Just to put it into metric system, it's 21 kilometers squared, which is 21 million meters squared.
Holy.
So that's a huge
That's
area.
quite large.
Yeah, and
That's how many times the size of Lebanon is that?
I don't
My
I
God.
don't know. Uh, I don't know, man. It's a huge fire, and you can see it. It's like an apocalyptic. There's a picture on the internet somewhere. I don't know if we can pull it out. We'll see. And it's an apocalyptic view. You can see it when you go outside in the morning. It's orange, and it's really interesting. Yeah,
Holy.
yeah. I'm gonna send you a picture tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna go outside and send you a picture.
Yeah.
And we're getting.
I mean, my bad. Man, can you imagine? I cannot possibly imagine because I've seen like some photos and stuff from when this happened in previous years, where people just walk outside and it's a red or orange sky, and I absolutely cannot imagine what that looks like. Like, is it scary? Do you go outside and you're like kind of in shock, or is it just normal? Are you used to it? What's it like?
It's it's a bit weird, It's a weird feeling. You go outside, and then you look at it, and it's come on. It's actually orange. It's like the Breaking Bad filter. It's orange, and
Holy.
it's I don't know. It's like you can't describe it with words. You can't. It's something really interesting. You have to see with your own eyes. But
Wow.
what I can say is that holy. What I can say is I'm dead here.
No, you should have kept running.
Uh,
You
I
should have just kept running. You were out of range.
yeah. Uh, so the air quality right now is really bad. A lot of the areas are evacuated. You can't
Hmm.
you can't go near them. And every now and then we get a message on our phones telling us be prepared to evacuate. In my area, it's a bit
Wow.
yeah. In my area, it's a bit more flexible than other areas, but people are getting ready to evacuate and leave their houses and everything. There's a funny video on the internet. It's not actually funny. It's like interesting. It's a guy uh, running away from the fire, and he saved 4 horses. 4 horses, man. They have horses in their houses.
He saved 4 horses. Wait, he saved 4 horses?
Yes, 4.
Really?
He was
That's like a thing.
he was holding them. Yeah. Uh, it's just to let you know, like, what type of people got hit by the fire. And I
I mean,
think,
horses are expensive pets, is all I can say.
and I think Logan Paul also posted something, a view from his own house.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, so these are like actual people we might have heard about, and like, no, they're like the rich and famous of the world, or of America, to say.
well, if you are rich and famous in the US, you are rich and famous in the world.
Ah, that's kind of true.
Yeah, so
That tells you something about the state of the world.
it's so it's like these past couple of days were really interesting. I was at work.
Yeah.
I was at work, and then I didn't get here. And then we got the message to evacuate, to be ready to evacuate, because I work even closer to LA. Come on, help!
I mean, I can't. I don't have anything to do, man.
It,
Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god,
Yeah, man.
unlucky.
so, what right now they're investigating what's the ignition of the fire? You know, that's what they say. How was
The source?
Yeah, what's the source of the fire? How did it all start? And right now they don't know. That the investigators believe that it might be the a human what call it electrical poles hitting each other under that type of wind.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite interesting, actually.
So that's how it all started. Plus, of course, the wind really helps with these things. So, oh, he killed him.
I mean, it's fine. Damn, Valuta, I feel like you're focusing so much on the game that you lose your track of like your thought
My
process,
thought
and then you
process,
just
yeah.
kind of stop talking.
I can't, man. He's attacking us.
Understandable.
Yeah.
We're having a tough game, I think, but you gotta get your head in the game, Valuta. What is this? What is going on
Get
with you?
head on the fires.
You have to
Re-
focus.
Remember on the
Yeah,
fires.
yeah, yeah. Get your head.
Yeah. Uh,
Man,
you
the
know.
last time I saw an orange sky was back in 2006 in the war, during the war in Lebanon. I was, we fled is the word that I'm looking for. We fled the country, but it was like quite bad, I think, before we left.
So what did you?
Like you would look outside and you would see the sky just painted red.
So
By
what was
like
it
explosions.
like? Explosions.
It was horrifying, actually.
Oh,
It was
my
very, very scary.
Yeah. I can bet, like, if you
Yeah.
see an explosion in real life, that is a really scary thing. Like,
Where were you in 2006? That's a good question.
I was in Lebanon, man. I witnessed the entire war.
Really?
It was a different
You're
experience.
just hanging out.
Hanging out in my grandma's house, you know, playing with all my cousins. Best time of my life. What can I say, man? What can I say? So, Kamal, these days in the dealership, we literally wash the cars every day. And every day we come, there's
Because it's so
black
windy.
ashes. It's black ashes. It's literally black ashes on the cars. And there's a lot of dirt on them. It's crazy, man. I don't think the air is very safe here. But what can we do?
Yeah, are you wearing like a face mask? Because I know like
I'm not.
in the China, for instance, they do wear face masks.
During a fire?
Hello? No, just in general for the air quality issues that they have there.
What do you mean? They have air quality issues?
In China?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't
like
know that.
Beijing. It's probably the most polluted city in the world. No, probably not. That's probably that rank probably goes to some city in India,
Have you seen Kamuli
but it's
those?
quite close.
Have you seen Kamuli those Indian challenges. Try to put, try to get a place on the map where it doesn't have garbage. That's so racist, man. That's so racist.
Oh my god. No, no, no. Now, like I know there's a few very beautiful cities in India.
Yeah,
Like
I
I have
can
a couple
bet.
of friends from there, and honestly, like they show me their areas look insane.
I can bet. I'm pretty sure India is a really nice place, like to visit and everything. They say that the food there is really good. I've tried Indian food here in the US. It's really good.
Hmm.
It's really spicy, but it's really good.
Oh yeah,
If
for
you
sure.
haven't tried Indian food, you have to try it. It's it's one of the top tier, like one of the tastiest food in the world. So
But you have to be ready to like really struggle with your taste buds, you know?
yeah, it's a lot of flavor. It's a lot of spices. I bet. Make
Hmm.
sure
Hmm.
the next day you don't have work because you're gonna spend the first night in the bathroom if you're not used to it. But
Yep.
I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be fine. It's really good. So how's life, Kamuli?
It's all right. I mean, I finally fixed my sleep schedule. I don't know if we've said this on the podcast before, but I am waking up at a normal time. I'm sleeping at a normal time. There are no forest fires happening nearby.
You can sleep in a peaceful state, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm like I've joined the 5 a.m. club officially. I
What?
am now a boring person. I've decided to quit alcohol, quit smoking, quit drugs.
Quit drugs?
I've said yeah, 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 quit drugs. I mean, this is going on the internet, so it's okay to say I quit, right?
Oh my god, Kamal, we can't
No,
say that.
I mean it's not like
It's
it's not like
progress.
I'm doing cocaine, you know. But
Yeah.
like tobacco, I'm weaning off slowly, slowly. So it's taking a bit of effort, I think. But yeah, I mean, life is good. I wake up in the morning, I do some exercise. I talk to Baluta because it's his evening, and then I'm learning French, which is quite unusual for me, I think. But yeah, I mean, learning a language I think is a beautiful thing, and I think honestly, if you speak only one language, you really should learn one more, or at least try to. If that makes sense.
Languages are something essential, especially nowadays. Like,
Yeah, it's like an essential skill that you need to have, basically. Because, like, for instance, I've been trying to find I'm seeking employment in Europe, and honestly, one of the biggest difficulties is that they really want you to know the language of the country where you're applying, and it's quite annoying, I think, for
what's
me
the
at least.
what's the official language in Belgium?
I think they have two. So they do Dutch or Flemish, which is a kind of accent of Dutch, and they do French. So yeah.
They do both.
Hmm.
Like, is it a regional thing or
Yeah. So it's kind of divided north-south.
North Belgium and South Belgium?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the part that's closer to France versus the part that's closer to Germany, kind of slash Netherlands.
So which part speaks German or Dutch? Or
I mean, the part that's closer to Germany.
Kamal, I'm really bad with geography. Which part is close to Germany? The north, I bet.
Okay, you see, this was me deflecting because I'm also really bad with geography.
That's terrible.
Now, the south, um, the south is Wallonia, which is the German-speaking part.
South.
No, which is the French, which is the French-speaking part, and the north is Flanders, which is the Flemish-speaking part, which is like just Dutch, or a kind of Dutch, I guess.
I mean that's a really interesting thing, you know.
Yeah, and
Uh,
honestly, I think some Belgians will hate me for this. I think honestly that Wallonia is very, very beautiful, and it's prettier than Flanders. Even though I live in Flanders, and I know that the Flanders people are
there what?
quite hardworking, and they bring in like more than half the taxes for the country. They're quite hardworking, and they
Mhm.
bring in most of the taxes for the country.
Most of
So I mean, yeah, there's
uh,
a big enmity going on between Flanders and Wallonia. And honestly, the only reason that Belgium is still a country is that both want Brussels, and neither are willing to get rid of it.
so Brussels is the main reason why Belgium is still united.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they can't like decide who needs to take Brussels.
Yep, exactly. It's basically the only reason why it's still a country. It's insane.
I mean,
And honestly, have you seen Brussels? Brussels is kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
really, why is that?
Yeah, it's quite a grimy city in my opinion. Like it's very much full of buildings and high-rise buildings and concrete and all that kind of stuff. I mean, compared to the rest of Belgium, I think it's quite ugly. I'm not gonna lie, but it's sheer geographical advantages. So it's like very centrally located in Europe and in Belgium, um, and it's like yeah, it has it's like kind of the world center. It's the EU capital, so it's quite a useful, I think, place to have like as part of your borders.
No wildfires in Brussels, right?
No wildfires in Brussels. No.
Some PTSD right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, this. How much are the taxes there in Brussels?
Um, that's an interesting question. As a person who does not pay taxes yet, as I am unemployed, I have no idea.
You have not, even in your area.
In my area, it can go up to 50%, but I think it's around 25% for
50?
so the tax bracket, yeah, so the tax bracket goes I think 22, 25, 28, and then it's 32, and then it goes all the way up to 47 or 48 or something.
Wow, man, that's a lot of taxes. Not gonna lie.
Is that high? I don't know if that's high.
I'm pretty sure that's higher than California, and California has really high tax.
Hmm. I mean, okay, so just so you know, I might be confusing Belgian taxes with Swedish taxes because I do know Swedish taxes are like that, and I'm just kind of making a comparison.
Between
But I know
Belgium,
Swedish taxes are quite high in general.
Sweden. Oh,
But
you
honestly,
went to
Swedish
Sweden.
benefits are insane.
What do you think is
Yeah, yeah,
better,
I lived there for a year.
Belgium or Sweden?
Oh, it's amazing. Sweden is amazing.
Which is better right now to live in?
Sweden,
Sweden?
Sweden, 1,000,000%.
Why don't you
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
back?
It's not even close. Um, a couple of reasons.
Can you give us one, or is it personal? Give us one reason.
Not really. It's not that personal, no. But I mean, the darkness is one big reason. Like, I really cannot handle the darkness. Honestly, the Swedish darkness is it's quite oppressive, especially during like these months of the year. It's very oppressive. Another reason is kind of some I don't know how to phrase it, but administrative errors that I made while I was in Sweden. So there's some things I could have done which would have made it much easier for me to go back, which I didn't do. Um, Simply because Swedish paperwork is notoriously super slow. It's not as bad as Germany's paperwork, but it's quite bad, I think. So that's a big reason.
Talking about slow paperwork, in the US, like the migration, it's gonna take you 10
Mhm.
years.
10 years flat, no modifications, adjustments based on your like education or
No, no, no. So it's so the average rate is 10 years. Okay.
the average is 10 years. That's
Yeah,
quite
I know
interesting.
people they applied in 2012 and they still haven't gotten a reply yet.
Wow,
Yeah, and
that's
that
pretty bad
that is
actually.
13 years. So
13 years.
13
Can you
years,
imagine
13
waiting for
years,
13 years
13 years.
and then not getting a reply?
I don't know if it's worth it
Holy.
at that point, man. I don't know. Like,
How long would you wait?
uh, like the thing is, based on my personality and all, I don't think I will wait. You know, I will apply, and then I'll try to find
Mm-hmm.
like something else to do with my life, and then if it comes, it comes. If it
Mm.
doesn't, then nothing we can do.
Mm, I see.
Yeah, but I think some people like will wait 10 years, 15 years. They will stay on standby.
So they would be willing to wait, is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
they will be willing to wait, like stay on standby, not do nothing with anything, like not bother with their life or anything, which is which is bad. Bye,
I can imagine.
can you stop dying all the time?
That's understatement of the year.
I don't know. I don't think I can be ever like that. Can you be like that, Kamuli? Can you stay like 15 years doing
Just
nothing?
waiting? Probably not.
Just waiting.
Oh my god, I missed. Absolutely not. I don't think I can wait for anything. I'm not gonna lie.
You think it's normal
Like I was telling you,
Yeah.
you think it's normal that what? That I don't wait?
No,
Probably
no.
not.
Is it normal for a normal human being to wait?
Probably yeah. I would think so.
It's normal for a human being to wait that much and do nothing?
No, 13 years, a little bit too much, but it's quite easy to fall into complacency, I think, in that situation. Because if you have this idea in your head that okay, I'm gonna wait for X amount of time, and then X amount of time passes, and there's like kind of the sunk cost fallacy where it's like, oh, I already waited the X amount of time, I might as well wait an extra like. So let's say I'm gonna wait 2 years for my visa. It's like, oh, I already waited 2 years, might as well wait another like year, right? And then year by year by year, it's like, oh, I already waited 5 years, might as well wait another two. I already waited 10 years, might as well wait another three, and then you're suddenly at 13 years, and you've been waiting your whole life, and you're kind of fucked, right?
13 years is a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. I agree 1,000,000%. I pulled maybe the wrong guy towards you.
You brought Swain to us with an ulti. Good job, Kamuli.
Holy, this guy one shot me. I mean, it's fine. We killed them both, so we take those.
Yeah. I mean, I it's a bit weird. I don't know. Like, I think some people will surrender at some point. Like, if you waited, let's say, 5 years, like you wouldn't
Mhm.
surrender. Like, I would surrender, to be honest. I'll be like, you know what?
You'd give up?
Yeah, I would give up. I'll be like, you know what? I've waited 5 years. Nothing happened. I'm not gonna like
Mm.
waste two more. Or like maybe I'll waste like 2 months, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you don't agree that people are inherently
No, I do.
quite prone to just giving, like not giving up, but just doing nothing
I
and
do
waiting.
I do believe in that because I have examples, man. I have examples in my life, so that's why
Of people who
I
have been
know.
waiting or what?
Yeah, they have been waiting
Mm.
for that much time. They haven't done anything, just waiting. And every time I talk to them, I'd be like, "Why don't you like, I don't know, start a business, do anything, like do something with your life?" And they're like, "It's not worth it, you know. If you start it right now and it comes, and then the papers come tomorrow, then you have to leave everything behind." I'm
Mm.
like, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't know how much I agree with that actually.
that's their point of view. That's not mine. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, I we have Elisa descending on the bot. So that mentality is, I think it's very bad. I think it's a bad habit to just wait. Even if you have to leave everything behind, you should do it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
I mean, I think for sure you should be a motivated individual, but I think patience is also a virtue. It's not only it's not a bad thing to wait sometimes. Like sometimes you really should wait. Sometimes like things are gonna happen, but they just need some time. They don't happen instantly.
But there is a limit for that time you're talking about. Like there should be a limit
Mm.
for patience. Like at 13
Yeah, I mean
years, it's not patience.
it's all about balance. It's all about balance, right? So you can't wait your entire life, but also you can't just be moving, trying to do stuff your entire life, right? You need to have a balance between how long you're willing to wait versus kind of like how much you're willing to work or just try new things, you know? Are you dying?
No,
You
no,
aren't dying.
I live.
Can you come help us with this thing?
Yeah, I'm coming. Um, I agree with you actually. Like, you should be patient sometimes. You should be lazy sometimes. You know, you should have fun sometimes.
Hmm.
But you can't like have that all the time in your life. You need to work.
Yeah, yeah,
You need to do
I
hard
agree.
stuff
I agree.
with your life.
Do you know the saying? Hard times make hard men, or make strong men. Strong men make easy times. Easy times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. So it's just a cycle, right? You cannot be, or you should try, even if you're in weak times, which we might not be in actually, to not be a weak man.
Uh, Kamal, I'm pretty sure that's your best friend's saying, Andrew Tate. Or am I mistaken?
Andrew Tate, no,
Or am
that
I
is not Andrew
mistaken?
Tate saying. For sure, it isn't.
I'm pretty sure I heard it from him one time.
I mean, he may have said it, but it's not
Yeah,
his
it's not
saying.
his saying.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, you're right, you're right.
Nah, come on, man. Don't insult my intelligence like that.
Nah, come on. I don't think he's that bad.
He's quite bad. It's
He
quite bad.
is quite bad, but not that bad. Sometimes he
It's
make
quite bad.
sometimes he make really good points.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
He
Make
usually
make
doesn't.
make an emphasis on sometimes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you just defended Andrew Tate in front of my face. I say that's kind of disgusting, Baluta.
Kamuli is like no more podcasts, Baluta.
No, I mean, listen, I don't hate the guy, okay? I just think he's very misguided and he misguides a lot of people, I think, in dangerous ways. Like, he might not be stupid, but he's certainly misguided.
I d-
That's what I'm trying to say.
the sheer amount of impact he has is crazy. That's what gets me. Like
And it's very dangerous.
whatever he says, they take it too hard. I'm like, is this a religion or what? Like at that point,
It's a cult, it's not a religion. There's a difference.
it's it's a huge
Oh,
cult, and he's making a lot of money. Him and his brother. I mean, that's smart of him.
No, they're doing the
That
smart thing. Is it the right thing? Probably not.
it's not the right thing.
It's certainly the smart thing.
Oh, that's a nice question, Kamal. Would you always do the right thing, or would you do the smart thing in these situations?
That's a. I have no idea actually, but usually I would like to say I would do the right thing, but I have not been put in a situation where I have to choose between the right thing and the smart thing. If that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure I will choose the smart thing 100% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think you're an empathetic person to say?
I don't think so. I believe that me comes first, you know. Me comes first, Kamuli.
Me comes first. Wow.
Me comes first. I come
Such elaborate phrasing and beautiful words from our friend. Me comes first.
That's-
Booga booga.
That's the saying. That's the Baluta saying. Oh my god. Baluta saying now.
I cannot clear these waves. Yeah, I'm gonna die here.
How many times have you died? 17 times, Kamal. I died 12.
Shh.
Wow.
It's fine.
Wow.
Nothing happened. Listen, we're focused on the discussion. Okay, there's more important things than the game going on right now.
Today, we had in mind just to talk about the fires, by the way, and we got so off track.
Yup.
That's crazy.
Fires. Yeah, sure.
Fires. There's a lot of videos online. You should watch. It has a lot of economical impact on the US, especially. It's insane.
I feel like it should. I mean, anything that has an economical impact on the US is gonna have one on the world. No,
Yeah,
that's how the world works today.
yeah.
These days, so to
It's
say.
we're talking about $50 billion. We're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions with the B.
Billions. It's insane.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars.
to put it to put it into scale, it's $1,050 million,
To put
which
it,
are $1,050,000, which are $1,050.
Kamal, just to like make it clear, Kamal, that's 52 billion $1. That's crazy, man. Can you believe that
Yeah.
amount of money?
It's insane. Insane.
It's yeah.
All right. That was quite nice. We got a little bit sidetracked, but I think it was okay. Thank you for joining us on episode 4. We hope you have appreciated the improved quality. We are working on this podcast step by step. If you did like the video, please consider pressing that like button, and we hope you can subscribe to this channel.
Please subscribe to it.